today marks the day that India commemorates and essentially pays gratitude to all the soldiers who lost their lives in the battle for Kargil. It is Vijay, Diwas, and it is the victory in Kargil is being commemorated at various parts in the country. We earlier, of course, this morning saw the Raksha Mantri pay homage to the fallen soldiers at the National War Memorial in the national capital. But before that, also there was another ceremony that was held at the Kargil Memorial that is in Diwas. Right now, also the visuals that you are getting to see on your screens, of course, are of Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, along with the three service chiefs, paying homage to our brave hearts in the national capital. Now, several stories, of course, have been told about how Kargil was captured, and braving some of these attacks from the enemy head-on was Captain Jerry Prem Raj, who sacrificed his life on the 7th of July in 1999 in the Great Kargil War. Republic TV is reporting live from Captain Jerry Prem Raj's memorial in Thiruvananthapuram. Ashwin is reporting from there. Ashwin, I believe you are joined by his family who remember their son, who also a lot of gratitude coming in from this country as we commemorate 22 years of the victory in Kargil.
That's right. I am at the very place where the mortal remains of Captain Jerry Prem Raj is kept at Venganur in Thiruvananthapuram district, and this is a place on July 7th he had attained martyrdom while trying to conquer peak 48.4875. Jerry himself, who was with the Air Force for 6 years, later got into the army, and then from there he was posted where he was part of the artillery section, and he received on July 6th night he was told to take on the .4875 at Dras sector in Jammu and Kashmir, and he was first hit by a sniper bullet, and later which he was also hit by a barrage of machine guns. He took all the onslaught. He in fact saved lives of two of his colleagues, not his colleagues, from the Naga regiment, two infantrymen from the Naga regiment. He saved his life, for which he received the Veer Chakra, the third highest honor. And joining me is his family member, Reginald, and Chelatai, his mother. Both of them are there with me. Let's speak to them what they have to say. Reginald, the whole country is indebted and in memory of your brother, and we would like to hear what you have to say.
Jerry was 3 years younger to me, but more than a brother relationship, we were like friends. He was very fond of becoming an officer in Indian Army. That's why he left his service from the Air Force and joined Army. He was very happy to achieve his aim, and April 22nd was his marriage. June 26th he was called by his commanding officer. May 26th, he was told by his commanding officer that he has to cut short his leave, and he went back to Meerut. From there, he was sent to Kargil, and he was attached to 2 Naga regiment as a forward observation officer. On July 7th morning, while fighting with Pakistani infiltrators, he was hit by a sniper, and later 5 machine gun bullets was on his body, and he saved 2 of his colleagues. That's why he got Veer Chakra, and I am very proud of him.
Let's hear from his mother what she has to say. മലയാളത്തിൽ എന്താണ് മകനെ കുറിച്ച് എന്താണ് ഓർമ്മകൾ?
ജെറി എൻ്റെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ മകനാണ്. അവനും ചെറുതായിരുന്നപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഭയങ്കര എല്ലാ കാര്യവും നല്ല സ്മാർട്ടാണ്. എപ്പോഴും പറയും എനിക്ക് പൈലറ്റ് ആവണം, വലിയ ആളാവണം എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ഞങ്ങളതത്ര കാര്യമായിട്ട് എടുത്തില്ല. അവസാനം പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രി ജയിച്ചപ്പോഴാണ് എയർഫോഴ്സിലാണ് ആദ്യം കിട്ടിയത്. അങ്ങനെ അവിടെ നിന്ന് ആ ജോലി ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടില്ല. അവനെ അവിടെ നിന്ന് മിലിറ്ററി പോകാൻ വേണ്ടി ഓഫീസേഴ്സ് ട്രെയിനിങ്ങിന് ഡിഫൻസിൻ്റെ ടെസ്റ്റ് എഴുതി കിട്ടി. ഒരു കൊല്ലം മദ്രാസിലായിരുന്നു. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് മീററ്റിൽ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ലീവിൽ അവധിക്കായിരുന്നു. കല്യാണം ഏപ്രിൽ 22 അങ്ങനെ കല്യാണം കഴിഞ്ഞ് അവധിയിലിരിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് മെയ് 26 അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഫോൺ വന്ന് regiment move.
What she's saying that he first was part of the Air Force at a young age. He always wanted to join the army. He always wanted to be part of the defense forces. So at a very young age he used to say that. So mothers telling when he used to say such things at a very young age, they wouldn't believe it. They thought it was not serious. But then he was persistent, and initially he got into the Air Force, and for 6 years before he reached 18, the age of 18, he had got into the Air Force, and from there he moved into the army. So let's ask from her what she has to say. അത് ഇപ്പോൾ ജെറീനെ കുറിച്ച് ഇപ്പോൾ പറയുമ്പോൾ അമ്മ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയും ആൾക്കാർ നന്ദി അപ്പോൾ എന്താണ് രാഷ്ട്രത്തിനോട് അമ്മയ്ക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്? വാട്ട് ഡു യു ഹാവ് ടു സേ ടു ദ നേഷൻ?
രാജ്യം അവനെ എല്ലാവരും ജെറിയെ ഓർക്കുന്നു. അവൻ കാണിച്ച ധീരതയ്ക്ക് എല്ലാവരും അവനെ മാനിക്കുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാനും രാജ്യത്തിന് വേണ്ടി മരിച്ചതിന് കൊണ്ട് ഞാനും അഭിമാനിക്കുന്നു. അവൻ അവസാനമായിട്ട് ഒരു എഴുത്തയച്ചിരുന്നു. അതിലും ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് എഴുതിയിരുന്നത്: ഞാൻ അമ്മായി അപ്പായി എന്നെ ഓർത്ത് വിഷമിക്കരുത്, അഭിമാനിക്കണം. ഞങ്ങൾ ശത്രുക്കളെ ഓട്ടിച്ചിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ തിരിച്ചു വരും, അതിനുവേണ്ടി നിങ്ങൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാണ് അവസാനം ഒരു കത്തയച്ചിരുന്നത്.
That's the mother telling that before he went on this mission, he had written a letter to the family telling his mother and father that not to worry about him. He's doing a great service, and that they should remember that he will fight against the enemy and he'll come back. That was a letter he had written before he attained martyrdom on July 7th at point 4875, where the Indian army was trying to capture the point 4875 at Dras sector. And let's ask from his brother. Lots of people are coming here to remember him. So, yes, can you tell us like what is the feeling about, especially the Kargil day? What do you feel about it?
Nowadays wherever we are going, we are honored and we are loved, and now I am popular as Jerry's brother. I am known as now Jerry's brother, and I am very much proud of him.
And what is it that you want to tell all our viewers who are watching this? The nation is watching you. What is it that you want to tell them on the day of Kargil Vijay Diwas?
I think everybody, children, everybody should be given at least 5 years compulsory military service. Everybody should join army before going to that their future life.
Okay. That's the family speaking, saying that on the day of Kargil Vijay Diwas, the message the family have to say is that everybody should join the army or any of the defense force at least for 5 years. Back to you, Nipur.
Absolutely, Ashwin. Pride mingled, of course, with memories of their loved ones who laid down their lives in the defense of this country.